Hey there, Team Risk. It's Sidev again. I'm going to give you an update on my championship game. We're heading into turn 29. Haven't opened my turn yet. Um, this is a little map, just to remind you of the orientation of the map. I'm Lizard in the bottom left, and I've put everyone else's location there if you need a reference. Alrighty, let's open up that turn. So we're after ship limit, so there's no builds going on right now. First thing I'm going to do is see what's going on here. This is Evil Empire territory, and right now there's a lot of action, or at least waiting for action. There's a bunch of Vickies here with a biocide, and not really any combat happening. Here I am on the west side, and I'm slowly moving my fleet north into Crystal territory. We negotiated a route for me north, going here and then taking some planets and then going all the way up there and hopefully up to fascist territory. He's complained a little bit in the past about me ground attacking his planets. Uh, he hasn't complained yet. We'll see. Nerf is a kind of temperamental person. I've got some lizards, some ships hissing over here in robot territory as good neighborly relations. And oh, it looks like he's sent out one of his golems east for the first time. Fed has some automas here that he cloned from robot. For some reason, he's keeping them in the warp well instead of next to my ships. I don't know why. Maybe he thought I was going to blow him up with this LCC. Oh, it looks like we do have a combat. I missed it. Federation, you bastards. Why would you attack my colony like that? This isn't even your expansion area. We had an agreement that robot would go over in this direction and then Fed would go over this direction. But it looks like Fed's starting to take over this cluster unexpectedly. I'm going to go back a turn now, and you'll see that in this fight, it's not just Fascist Borg and Evil Empire, it's also Bird. He's got a Resolute here and a Darkwing, White Falcon here, escorted by a Superstar cruiser. And also in the interest of promoting neighborly relations, I've got some ships hissing in Bird territory. Bird is at war with Rebel, and he's going to get some support from me and Robot. I also kind of just like knowing, where other people's ships are and what they've been building. Last turn, I spotted a Lizard D7, which he must have traded with Fascist for. And I've also heard that Fascist has got its hand on a Virgo. So colonies and Fascist, I said last time, were at war, but now they've made peace, and apparently they've traded some ships. You might notice that I've colonized all the way up here. I really wanted to get this northwestern area of the map, at least long term, because if you look at the map, this is not really a perfectly circular map, but rather there's a whole bunch of extra planets here, and to a lesser extent here. And I really feel like there's just a lot of empty space that can be easily conquered. And you can increase your planet count, and that's going to be how you win, because this game is not going to last longer than 100 turns. Fascist saw that I was up here, and he decided he wasn't very happy with it, so he asked me to stop advancing north. And so for now, in the interest of good neighborly conduct, I've let him have one of the planets here, this nice insectoid, which you can see he's sending a large deep space freighter towards this turn. Well, that's what's going on right now. Um, I'm trying to expand a little bit into the middle of the map. I have a Lizard Cross cruiser here, and I have a hype ship here. But there's a lot of other people who are busy colonizing the middle. And you can't see it on the map, but Crystal basically has all this area. Uh, that was the area I was hoping to colonize early in the game, so I'm not too pleased about that. So I'm wondering what that's going to look like long term. Anyway, I have a bunch of T-Rexes that are moving here into Crystal territory. They all have heavy disruptors or heavy phasers, by the way. And then I have uh, colonies working overtime right now, building me fighters so that I can put them in my Gorby, because I don't really want to spend all my money on fighters right now. And I can get them for cheap. That makes a lot of sense. And I have a lot of Gorbies right now, actually. Um, I have four of them, and as well as two instrumentalities. So that's going to be a lot of money if I'm going to buy all those fighters by hand. So I'm really glad to have this alliance right now with colonies. So gonna try to keep that going. Try not to do anything to piss him off, because it's gonna be a while before I fill up all those Gorbies with fighters. Well, I guess that's all I have to say for now. Hope you keep checking in and follow my progress in this game. One of the biggest things in this game is I was expecting Fed to go east to attack Cyborg, because since turn one, Fed has been trying to get everyone to attack Cyborg, but he hasn't really done anything. As far as I can tell, all of his fleets are still at home, and he seems to be just kind of hanging out. Maybe he's waiting for a super refit. I don't know, but I really expected him to push hard east, and the fact that he hasn't moved there is a pretty big surprise. So there have been a few surprises in this game where people don't act in the way that you expect, or especially given what they say. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there. Tune in next time. See you guys.